Well, welcome. Time for another word of the week, another wow. Words for this life, words for the next life. You can see a written copy of these presentations on my website, bobyoungresources.com. And then the category is articles, word of week. Thank you for being with me. I want to think with you today about the concept of vision casting. During my tenure in the university, I regularly taught the Introduction to Ministry class. And for me, the opportunity to reflect upon my ministry and to share God's vision for effective ministry was such a blessing. It was an encouragement to me. And I especially enjoyed teaching the section on vision casting because I was able to watch the students catch a new vision of their potential in ministry and God's possibilities in the local church. There are a few aspects of leadership that are more important than vision casting. When I talk about leadership and vision casting, I want to include all of us because in one sense, all of us are leaders. A leader is someone who has an influence over another person. Parents are leaders of their children. Teachers are leaders. In the local church, we identify church leaders, preachers, missionaries. All are vision casters. All of us are called to share a vision of what can be with those we lead. But it's one thing to have a vision, and it's another thing to be able to vision cast. As a preacher, as an evangelist, as a missionary, one of the most important things I do is vision casting. My job is to see clearly and help others see clearly. Preachers cast a vision in the local church. What could happen in the local church? A vision for church growth. What could happen in the lives of the members as they mature in Christ, become faithful disciples. Evangelists cast a vision for faithful discipleship. Missionaries cast a vision for bringing people to Jesus and planting more and more churches. Vision casting involves three things: visioning, talking about the vision consistently, and moving toward the vision in specific focused actions. When the leaders have not clearly grasped the possibilities, they struggle to bring the vision into clear focus so that others can see the vision. Leaders without a clear vision tend to do the same things over and over while expecting different outcomes. Churches fail to see and reach their potential. Church members do not connect the vision with their personal lives. The beauty of the life of Christ is not a significant part of the vision when the gospel is being shared. So I want to think with you about how important it is that we learn vision casting. Because unless the vision is shared and clearly seen by all within a church, within a family, within a marriage, only a select group buy in. Moving forward is stymied because the group as a whole, the church as a whole, cannot run with the vision. So what happens is something like this, my description: too much is top down, too little is bottom up. Vision casting takes the work of the church, the work of the family, the involvement of everyone to a grassroots level. When I served in local church ministry, one of my roles was to help the elders define the vision for the local church. Once the elders reached a consensus, had their views of the possibilities in mind, then they involved the church in visioning. Remember that visioning is the first step. Each elder was responsible for a small group and also for what we called family circles. The elders met with all of the members and encouraged the members to think about the possibilities, and the elders simply listened. Vision boards were posted throughout the building. Members were encouraged to share the possibilities that they saw for the future of the church. Then the elders and the deacons worked together to put the shared vision on paper, and we come to the second step, and that is talking about the vision. In the case of my ministry, the vision guided our annual theme. Each year we had a different theme that rather summarized what we hope to accomplish as a church. The vision was mentioned consistently in worship, classes, small groups, other communication. An important part of vision casting is to keep the vision vibrant and visible. A good goal is that each member be reminded of the vision every week. In our work in missions, we posted a world map in the auditorium. We posted a participative historical timeline to give the vision foundations. The third step is action. Identifying, defining, casting, sharing the vision is important. Talking about, clarifying the vision is important, but the vision will not become reality without action and accountability and continual encouragement. Finally, I would say that vision casting in the family, in our marriages, at work, in the church, in evangelism, in missions, is not a once for all event. In most cases, the vision must be adjusted regularly, and the process of visioning, or we could say revisioning, generating new excitement, new involvement, must be repeated periodically, again and again. This week, I want to encourage you to practice your visioning and practice your vision casting, whether it be in the realm of home, family, marriage, parenting, being a neighbor, evangelism, making new contacts, the church, some area of ministry you're involved in, mission work. Get a piece of paper and practice visioning, writing down the possibilities, writing down the goals, thinking about what could be, and how can you help others learn visioning? How can you share that vision? How can you cast that vision to help others see the possibilities, define and refine the vision, and finally act to bring that vision to reality? Very practical idea. I use a phrase, vision casting, so important for everyone who wishes to have an influence in the lives of other people. May God bless us as we seek to determine God's vision for us in our lives. I pray that God will bless you as you seek to share with others God's great vision for their lives in Jesus Christ, in the good news of the gospel. Till next time, may God richly bless you as you seek to serve him.